Avocados may seem harmless sitting on your kitchen counter, but how you store them after cutting can quietly become dangerous. Many people believe that leaving the pit in a sliced avocado keeps it from browning, something passed down like a family secret. But modern science says otherwise, and the truth might shock you. Researchers at the University of California found that the browning only slowed around the pit itself, not the exposed flesh. That small difference tricks people into storing cut avocados longer than they should. And here's where it gets risky. Avocados left exposed for over 48 hours may develop dangerous bacteria like Listeria monocytogenes. This isn't just some mild upset stomach. Listeriosis can be life-threatening, especially for older adults with weaker immune systems. Each year, this bacteria contributes to dozens of deaths in seniors across the U.S. Miriam, 67, used to save her avocados with the pit inside, thinking it kept them fresh. She once ate one 2 days after cutting it, and ended up in the ER with chills and severe stomach cramps. Her doctor later confirmed it was Listeria. Now she stores them properly and hasn't had an issue in over a year. The safest method is simple and takes less than a minute. Brush the exposed area with lemon or lime juice. The citric acid slows down browning enzymes. Then wrap it tightly with plastic wrap, pressing the wrap directly onto the flesh to block oxygen. Store it in the fridge's crisper drawer, which offers ideal humidity to keep it fresh. Done right, this can keep your avocado fresh for up to 3 days with minimal browning or bacteria growth. If you often eat half at a time, consider getting an avocado storage container. Some models even slowly release citrus vapor to preserve freshness even longer. These options may help support better food safety without sacrificing flavor or nutrition. Never assume the pit is protection. Coming up next, mistake number 5. Especially dangerous if you're on blood thinners. If you're over 60 and take blood thinners, eating avocados the wrong way could quietly put your life at risk. Most seniors don't realize avocados are loaded with vitamin K, a nutrient that directly impacts how your blood clots. That's the exact mechanism blood thinners like warfarin are trying to regulate. One medium avocado contains about 26% of your daily vitamin K intake. That may sound harmless, but sudden changes in vitamin K can throw off your medication balance in just days. This happened to Frank, 71, who had been stable on warfarin for years after a minor heart procedure. He started eating avocado toast daily because it felt healthier. Within 2 weeks, his INR levels dropped dangerously low, and he ended up in the hospital after a mini-stroke. His doctors traced it back to his new avocado habit. Vitamin K doesn't just come from whole avocados. It's hidden in guacamole, smoothies, even in avocado oil you use for cooking, and most people never track how much they're really getting. That's why consistency, not complete avoidance, is the key. If you're on warfarin or similar medications, talk with your doctor before adding avocados regularly. They may adjust your dosage or recommend more frequent blood tests as your diet changes. Some newer medications like apixaban or rivaroxaban don't interact with vitamin K the same way. Ask if those might be better options for you. In the meantime, keep a simple food log. Write down what you eat, especially green veggies, teas, and avocado products. This may help your doctor fine-tune your care more safely. And always read labels carefully. Avocado can appear where you least expect it. This isn't about fear. It's about staying consistent to avoid surprises. Next, we'll cover mistake number 4. How tossing an unripe avocado into your smoothie could upset your gut for weeks. That rock-hard avocado sitting on your counter may look harmless, but blending it into your smoothie could silently wreck your gut. Unripe avocados aren't just tough on your blender. They contain higher levels of a natural toxin called persin. Persin is a chemical the avocado plant uses to fight off fungi and insects. As the fruit ripens, persin levels drop. But when it's unripe, the concentration can irritate your digestive tract. Dr. Lisa Thompson, a gastroenterologist at UCLA, calls it avocado gut. She's treated seniors with bloating, cramping, and diarrhea, many of whom were unknowingly blending unripe avocados each morning. One patient, Helen, 65, thought she was eating clean by making daily green smoothies, but she was using firm, underripe avocados from a bulk bag. Within weeks, she was experiencing near-daily discomfort. Once she switched to fully ripe fruit, her symptoms vanished in less than 10 days. Unripe avocados also contain more resistant starches, carbohydrates that feed different bacteria in your gut. A Stanford study showed that eating unripe avocado regularly may reduce beneficial gut bacteria by up to 23% in just 1 month. That shift may leave you more vulnerable to inflammation and digestive issues long-term. There's also the issue of texture. Unripe avocados don't blend smoothly, leaving gritty bits in your drink, and their bitter, grassy flavor overpowers other ingredients. So how can you avoid this mistake? Check ripeness with a gentle squeeze. A ripe avocado will yield slightly under your palm, without feeling mushy. You can also flick off the small button where the stem was. If it comes off easily and reveals green, it's ready. If it's brown, it's overripe. If it won't budge, it's still too firm. To ripen quickly, put your avocados in a paper bag with an apple or banana. They release ethylene gas, which speeds up ripening within 2 to 3 days. Never microwave or bake avocados to soften them. Those tricks may make them feel ripe, but they don't reduce persin levels or change the starch structure. Coming up next, mistake number 3. And it's a silent trap for anyone with a latex allergy. If you've ever reacted to latex, like balloons, gloves, or rubber bands, you may want to think twice before eating avocado. This isn't common knowledge, but there's a hidden link between latex allergies and certain fruits, including avocado. It's called latex fruit syndrome, and it can trigger serious allergic reactions in people over 60. That's because avocados contain proteins that look chemically similar to those found in natural rubber latex. Your immune system can't tell the difference. So when you eat avocado, it may mount the same allergic attack as if you touched latex. Mild cases cause itching, swelling, or a scratchy throat, but more severe reactions can involve vomiting, dizziness, hives, or even anaphylaxis, a rapid drop in blood pressure that can be fatal without quick treatment. Dr. Jennifer Patel from Johns Hopkins has treated patients with severe latex sensitivity who didn't know avocado was the trigger. One case involved Maria, 64, a retired nurse who had mild latex allergies from years of wearing gloves. She ate guacamole at a party and within minutes had chest tightness, shortness of breath, and had to be rushed to the ER. She hadn't connected the dots until allergy testing confirmed the avocado link. This reaction isn't rare. A major allergy study found that more than 50% of latex-sensitive individuals also react to avocado. Other foods that may cause similar reactions include bananas, kiwis, and chestnuts. And here's a scary detail. Cooking avocado won't make it safer. The proteins that trigger latex fruit syndrome are heat-stable. Even avocado oil can be dangerous for highly sensitive individuals. Cross-contact is another issue. Some restaurants still use latex gloves, and trace proteins can transfer to food. So even if you don't eat avocado, you could still react if your meal was prepped with it. If you suspect you have a latex allergy, ask your doctor for a specific IgE blood test or a skin prick test before eating avocado again. And if you've already been diagnosed, complete avoidance is safest. Always carry an epinephrine injector if you've had reactions in the past. Next, we reveal mistake number 2. And it's a viral trend that could send you straight to the operating room. Eating the avocado seed might sound like a bold new health hack, but it could quietly tear up your inside. Social media influencers claim it's packed with antioxidants, even more than the flesh. They blend it into smoothies, bake it into flour, or grate it over salads. But the truth behind this trend is not just misleading. It's dangerous, especially for seniors. The seed contains dense fibers and chemical compounds your body can't properly break down. That means even finely ground seed particles can scrape and irritate your digestive tract. Dr. Michael Roberts, a gastroenterologist in Los Angeles, has operated on multiple patients who developed intestinal tears after consuming ground avocado seed. One case involved Jasmine, 59, who started blending seeds into her smoothies every morning. After 3 weeks, she ended up in the ER with severe stomach pain and internal bleeding. CT scans showed multiple small tears in her intestines caused by undigested seed fragments. Even worse, avocado seeds contain high levels of persin, the same natural toxin found in unripe avocados, but in much higher concentration. And some of the seed's compounds break down into substances that act like cyanide in your body. A 2021 FDA toxicology review warned that consuming one whole ground seed could trigger heart muscle damage in lab animals. While large-scale human trials aren't possible for ethical reasons, real-world cases are stacking up. From arrhythmias and severe constipation to emergency surgeries, doctors are seeing it all. If you're tempted by the idea of using the seed to avoid waste, there are safer options. Compost it for your garden, carve it for crafts, or use it as a natural dye for fabric. Just don't eat it. Home blenders can't grind avocado seeds into safe particles. Even if the powder looks fine, it can still contain sharp fragments capable of perforating your intestines. No qualified nutritionist or medical organization recommends eating avocado seeds. None. If someone online is promoting this trend, they're chasing views, not your safety. Up next, mistake number 1. And it may shock you. It's something you've probably done before, and it could be damaging your DNA. Cooking avocados at high heat may seem harmless, but it quietly destroys everything that makes them healthy. Worse, It creates toxic byproducts that may harm your cells and damage your DNA. Avocados are rich in monounsaturated fats, especially oleic acid, known for supporting heart and brain health. But these healthy fats are fragile. They break down when exposed to high temperatures, around 271 degrees or higher. Once broken down, they oxidize and turn into harmful compounds like aldehydes, acrylamide, and hydroxyethyl. A 2020 study in the Journal of Food Science found that heating avocado oil above 350 degrees for just 10 minutes created toxic byproducts above safe limits. Dr. Patricia Williams from Cornell explains that these compounds attack your cells at the genetic level. That means your innocent-looking grilled avocado may carry the same cancer risk as burnt toast or overcooked fries. She found that grilled avocado slices had 15 times more toxic byproducts than raw slices. The nutrient loss is shocking too. A pan-fried avocado loses nearly 90% of its vitamin C, over 75% of folate, and most B6. Even the texture changes. That smooth, buttery feel turns stringy and bitter under high heat, making it both less tasty and less beneficial. Margaret, 66, used to roast avocado wedges with spices for dinner. She thought she was being creative and healthy, but after dealing with bloating and brain fog, she saw a nutritionist who explained what heat was doing to her favorite food. Now she only eats them fresh or adds them after cooking, and says her digestion and energy improved within weeks. So how can you enjoy avocados safely? Keep it raw, or wait until your dish cools below 140 degrees Fahrenheit before adding avocado. For pasta, mix it in at the end. For soups, swirl it in once the bowl is on the table. Want grilled flavor? Try roasting other ingredients like corn or onions, then mix in fresh avocado. Or use a smoking gun to add flavor without heat. The future of avocado prep is smart, simple, and cold. Your body and your brain will thank you. Now let's recap. Many seniors eat avocados daily, thinking they're always safe. But the way you store, blend, cook, or even pair them with medications can silently affect your health. Unripe fruit may upset your gut. The seed can cause internal damage. Cooking ruins their benefits. And if you have a latex allergy or take blood thinners, the risks are even higher. Used correctly, avocados may help support your heart, brain, digestion, and more. But only if you follow the rules. Now, we'd love to hear from you. How often do you eat avocado? What's your favorite way to prepare it? And did any of these mistakes surprise you? Share your age and your habits in the comments. We're reading every single one.